Hooray! Leicester are the FA Cup winners. No bottling from Leicester today. Top four maybe, but they've got a trophy. A few years after winning the Premier League, Leicester win the FA Cup. And I tell you what a story that is for Leicester. They've had tragedy. We're fully aware of what happened on that fateful night a few years ago where their owner in the helicopter, his son, I believe, there today. Leicester fully aware of that and what their owners have done for that football club and what they're building at that football club. I mean, are Leicester going to go away? We talk about the traditional top six. At what point do Leicester start to come into that? Top six last year, they're going to get top six this year. They've won a Premier League. That's more than United. That's more than Spurs. It's more than Arsenal have done in the last 10 years. And now they've won the FA Cup. And look, the FA Cup's not huge, but for teams like Leicester who are trying to infiltrate that traditional top six, accruing trophies is very, very important. And look, what a game. What a game. Fantastic goal by Tielemans. Two world-class saves by Schmeichel. My man of the match is Schmeichel because of those two world-class saves. And then into stoppage time, Chelsea are celebrating in the corner. A delightful ball by Thiago Silva. Chilwell's run, we think, is timed to perfection. Cross comes in, the ball finds its way into the net. And then the dreaded VAR comes in and says he's offside. He's marginally offside. And Chelsea lose the game. It had everything in the last 20 minutes after that Tielemans goal. Great saves, drama. But ultimately, I think Chelsea, you know what? Second time in a few days, they've gone 1-0 down against teams that they would think they're better than. And then they've gone and lost the game because they've not been able to score. Is that an Achilles heel of Chelsea? Well, they need to get up and heal themselves very quickly. 2 weeks' time, they're playing a Champions League final. And the next two games, they probably need 6 points to make sure that they get Champions League football through top four. So Chelsea fall at their first hurdle. They've got 2 more bites. Leicester, they've played Chelsea on Tuesday night. I think Leicester are going to struggle to get top four with Liverpool now. It's in their hands. But tonight is about Leicester. It's about Leicester's win. Did Chelsea bottle it? I think that's disrespectful. People will say that. I think our title of the video is even that. But did they bottle it? It was a very equal game. 2 back fives, 2 strong midfields, Tielemans and Ndidi against Kante and Jorginho. Not a lot going on. Not a lot of chances for both teams. A world-class goal scores for Leicester. No goals for Chelsea. Defence good for both sides. Very tight game. It wasn't a vintage game. It was a tight game between two sides that, you know, are in very similar situations at the moment. Of course, Chelsea have got the better squad. Chelsea have got the better players. Chelsea were the favourites. But it wasn't like, it's not like Man City playing Burnley. This is two teams very, very close together. And I know Chelsea have got aspirations and the desire and probably will go up to levels where they're challenging City next season. And maybe Leicester won't go to that level. But as things are right now, you can see that on their day, Leicester can give everyone a game. And they did. And they deserve to win it. And look, I wanted Leicester to win it. I want Chelsea to beat Man City in 2 weeks' time. But Leicester won today. Fantastic result for them. Deserved. And look, I think it's just fantastic. It's a fantastic story when a team like Leicester can infiltrate those traditional top six. They're a better club than Arsenal. They're a better club than Spurs. They are in that top four at the moment. Whether they'll be there at the end of the season, I'm not so sure. But FA Cup, Premier League, in the last few years, magnificent. And Brendan Rodgers deserves a lot of credit. I know he gets called a bottler in that, but he's done, in his couple of years at Leicester, he's kept them there and thereabouts. And to get a trophy, that's what it's all about. And I was saying before the game that would Brendan Rodgers, would you prefer top four or an FA Cup? For me, I'd prefer top four because that's just the way the world has gone in football. But I think for Brendan Rodgers, he'll take the FA Cup because at the end of the day, he wants a winner's medal when he retires. So it's nice to see that. It's nice to see how much it meant to Brendan Rodgers. It's nice to see how much it meant to Leicester and their fans. And as well. To have fans in the ground makes it so much better when you see that goal by Tielemans, when you see them win and they can go and celebrate with their fans. Let's hope that we're going to see that a little bit more. But fantastic by Leicester. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. Massive game between Leicester and Chelsea on Tuesday and the race for top four. Will one of those miss out? Probably, because I think Liverpool will win their last 3. So for Leicester to get an FA Cup, because I have a bad feeling that Leicester might not get top 4. Having said that, how is this going to impact Chelsea now? Second FA Cup loss in 2 years. Second loss in a row in the last few days. Are they now going to be a bit vulnerable? Are they going to now, you know, Chelsea have been on a great run under Tuchel. Are they now thinking, shit, we're not scoring goals. we're not winning games and we're going into a pivotal time. Have they been figured out a bit? Will Leicester look at that again on Tuesday? Will Villa look at it? Will Man City look at it? Are Chelsea now going to end up, you know, I even heard some people saying, well, Chelsea could have a shit season. I think Tuchel took Chelsea from not being a top 4 team to a Champions League final, an FA Cup final, and a top 4 team. If they slip away, has Tuchel had a bad season, or is it just, you know, ran out of steam? I wouldn't write Chelsea off yet. I still think that when they play to their potential, they can still get top 4 and they can still win the Champions League. But they need to reassess and work, because they need a number 9. I wouldn't be surprised if they go all out for a Haaland or a Lukaku or someone like that, because they need a goal scorer desperately. But they're not going to get that in the next 2 weeks, and it's back to the drawing board for them. Smash a like on the video. Well done to Leicester, FA Cup winners. Chelsea, big games to come, but Leicester are the victors tonight. Thanks for watching. Smash a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe.